Strongly bearish INDI stock has gained 52% since early April and around 20% since the 23rd of yeah, 20, the 23rd of April as well. If you didn't know what the company does, down here we have a summary. The company offers automotive semiconductors and software solutions for advanced driver systems, drive automation, in-cabin user experience, including connected car and electrification applications. The company is focused on edge sensors across multiple modalities, spanning light detection and ranging, LiDAR, radar, ultrasound, and computer vision. It is an approved vendor to tier one automotive suppliers, and its platforms can be found in marquee automotive manufacturers around the world through analog, digital, and mixed signal integrated circuits with software running on the embedded processors. It develops a differentiated portfolio of automotive products. Its products include devices for a multiple of automotive applications spanning vision and radar processes, in-cabin wireless charging and USB powered delivery, device interfacing through Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, high-speed video and data connectivity, and others. So yeah, that's a snapshot of the summary of what the company does since, like I mentioned earlier on, since April the 7th. The stock has gained 52% or thereabouts, and since the 23rd of April, it has gained around 20%. So let's see now what we can make of some of the data it has. Let's see. We're going to use this is a new, I believe this is quite new from Google AI Studio. We're chatting with it now. It's going to.
Based on the provided technical data for Indi stock on the 4-hour chart, here are some inferences we can draw. The current price appears to be fluctuating around the pivot points, with high target number 1 at 2.47 and low target number 3 at 2.42. The short-term moving averages, SMA1 and SMA2, are around 2.39 and 2.50, respectively, while the longer-term average, SMA4, is at 2.22. The negative ppm values for ppm1, ppm2, and ppm200 suggest that the stock price is likely to be under pressure to decrease or converge towards these moving averages. However, the positive ppm3 indicates a potential for the stock price to maintain a premium or increase relative to its respective moving average. Overall, the technical data suggests a mixed lookout, with potential for both upward and downward movements in the near future.
Okay, let's see now. Um, let's see what we have here. It doesn't really take into account these extrapolations. I'm going to see if I can prompt it to give us something about this now. So, okay. So we have extrapolation of its 3 period moving average to around 2.71. As a matter of fact, up to 2.72 by the 3rd of June. Um, yeah, okay, let's see now. Let me prompt it. Okay, allow microphone. Okay, we have extrapolation of its 3 period moving average on its 4-hour chart to the highs of around 2.72. What do you think that the probability of that printing is? What do you think it is? Okay, sorry, you didn't get that prompt. I have to type it. I have to type it. Yeah. Okay. Just bear with me. Extra.
Extrapolating a 3-period moving average to a high of around 2.72 suggests a potential upward movement, But it's important to remember that extrapolations are not guaranteed to be accurate. The probability of that price. Understood. Please type out your question, and I'll do my best to help you.
Sorry, I interrupted your flow. Just go ahead and finish up the extrapolation, your explanation concerning the extrapolation of its three-period moving average. This is the extrapolation. It's on its 4-hour chart. So continue from where you stopped.
Apologies for the interruption. Continuing the thought on the extrapolation of the 3-period moving average to around 2.72, I was saying that while this indicates a potential upward movement, it's not guaranteed. The actual price reaching that level depends on various market factors and the overall trend. The probability would be influenced by current market conditions, news related to the company, and broader market sentiment. Without further details on the strength of the trend and any potential influencing factors, it's difficult to assign a specific probability to that price point.
Okay, let me see now. Let me give it some information. It has okay. So we have let's see now. I'm trying to pick up the moving averages, past moving averages. We have here. This is where they are. Those moving averages. And we're just going to use the 10-period moving average. We have 2.72, 2.73, 2.66, 2.63, 2 point. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm going to, yeah. Okay, I'm going to pick up the past moving averages associated with that extrapolation. That's the extrapolation of 2.72. This is we're talking about the past 10 period moving averages. So the first one, this is over the course of the last couple of days. So the first moving average is 2.72, 2.7, 2.63, 2.62, 2.59. Is it, can you, would you be able to pick up something there? I know you also need the standard deviation, yeah, 10 period standard deviation to, pick up a probability. But probabilities are really important. Just gives everybody an idea of what we are looking at. Just see what you can make with some of the details I've just given you.
Based on the past 10-period moving averages you provided, 2.72, 2.7, 2.63, 2.62, and 2.59, there appears to be a downward trend in the moving averages over the past couple of days. This declining trend suggests that the stock price may have been experiencing a downward pressure. While the extrapolation to 2.72 represents a potential upward movement, the recent downward trend in the moving averages might indicate a lower probability of reaching that price point in the short term, unless there are significant positive market changes. To provide a more accurate probability, we would need to consider the standard deviation and other factors like market volatility and company specific news.
Okay. Okay. In the data I gave you above, you didn't tell me anything about the market grid, and just have a look at that. Market grid gives.
Yes, I did note the data provided about the past 10.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
I apologize for that oversight. Based on the provided data, the market grid shows various resistance and support levels. The resistance levels, VRFXT, VRFX03, VRFX01, are at 2.48, 2.46, 2.44, and 2.42 respectively.
Okay, so where.
And support levels, VRFS01, VRFS02, and VRFXT are at 2.37, 2.35, and 2.31, respectively. These levels can act as potential barriers for price movements, where the stock price may encounter resistance during an upward trend and find support during a downward trend.
Okay. So where is it currently trading? Is it neutral or in the resistance zone or in the support zone?
Considering the resistance and support levels, the price could potentially move within the range defined by these levels. If the price breaks above the resistance levels, it might indicate a potential upward trend, while a break below the support levels could suggest a potential downward trend. The proximity of the current price to these levels can influence the likelihood of short-term price movements.
Indeed. So usually, okay, I just wanted to know if you have an idea. I think I can pick it up to see where it's currently trading right now. I have no idea. My screen is, yeah. So there's, if you notice, there's the topmost support value and the lowest resistance value. If it's trading in between those two values, then it's pretty much neutral. But if it's trading, if it's not, then it's something else. But I also know that if it's right outside of any of the grid, it might indicate that, like you said, high prices could also mean a rebound back into the grid. So try and reflect on that.
Base price appears to be fluctuating near the pivot points and within the range defined by the resistance and support levels. While Yes, considering the current price relative to the provided levels, if the price is trading near the VRFXT, VRFX03, VRFX01, or VRF01 levels, it would be considered to be in a resistance zone. This means the price may encounter difficulty in moving higher, as these levels act as potential barriers. Conversely, if the price is near the VRFS01, VRFS02, or VRFXT levels, it would be considered to be in a support zone, where the price may find potential buying interest and resistance to further declines.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. So that was a test of stream of Google AI Studio. So yeah, we have as things stand right now. The market is not trading. Today is a holiday. This is its 4 hour chart. We have upper projections 2.47, 2.55, 2.60. Before now, there were projections all the way towards 3.19, 3.41, 3.55. Yeah, these are the things I should have asked. I should have asked the bot. I should have spoken to her about to see what she's gonna say, or it's gonna say rather. Let's see now. We have on the daily chart we have no upper projections 2.44 is the slight upper projection extrapolation to the heights of around 2.82 by Wednesday the 11th of June. Yeah, so yeah, see what you make of NDI, and I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.